So welcome. I figured today is going to be my first time trying this YouTube thing. It's about life after 40. We all go through different things, and life brings us different curveballs. We go through different phases. We have the young, excited phase, and we have that, just trying to figure it out phase. So I came here just to kind of try this for the first time. It's something new I always wanted to do, so I figured I'm gonna do it. Maybe some people can relate, maybe some people can't. So I sit here and I wonder, life past 40, you know, sometimes you find yourself happy, complacent, bored, stubborn, lazy, mentally, sometimes physically too, confused. Sometimes you get happy, sometimes you get sad. You go through a bunch of different changes. Some are good, some are bad. So I just felt like venting tonight. Not really venting, more like just talking. So today I'm just gonna try this for the first time. I always want to do it, but it's weird. Like, this is new. Don't know who's gonna listen. Don't know who's gonna follow. Do I care? But I would not just feel good to be alone and talk. So today's talk is life. Are you comfortable where you're at, or are you not comfortable where you're at? Are you still seeking something? Do you want more? Do you feel like you're stuck? And that could be anything: financially, emotional, love life, you know, just any part of life that you have to deal with. Do you feel appreciated? Do your kids look at you different? Do you look at your parents different? Shit, do you look at yourself different? I don't know, man. I feel like life, changes. I I recently caught myself going through a change a couple years ago. Well, I just took more of a step back from groups and certain organizations I was part of, to focus on myself. I'm blessed, man. I have a beautiful lady in my life, and that's fun. We bring two families together to combine as one. It's challenging, but fun. She definitely been a rock in my life right now that I need it, and I'm so grateful for her. But at the same time, I also have to step up and do things. I feel like we both been a blessing to each other, but only she can express how she feel. I can only express my side. My side is, it's cool, man. Watching our kids grow, watching, things happen, come into fold. It's some good days, some bad. The good always more than the bad. I try to keep a positive outlook on things, but that's life. You try to, be a little bit better, each day. Don't be perfect, just be better. You know, we all gonna have hiccups, but it's all about how you recover the next day. So it's exciting, man. I mean, it's refreshing. I think sometimes in life, we all get stuck doing the same thing, acting the same way, being the same way, and hoping for different results. Sometimes you got to step out of that box to get better results. And that's what I'm doing today, stepping out of the box. I always wanted to do something like this. And I said, fuck it, I'm going to do it. So I'm doing it. You know, I don't have nobody to be like, oh, say this. I don't have no write down board. I don't have a clipboard. I don't have a subjects I want to break down. Because sometimes you just want to talk. You want to talk to good people. Sometimes you just want to hear yourself talk. You know, so that's kind of where I'm at. I'm just a man, 43, trying to figure some things out. Still loving life. Work hard. Try to be the best father, boyfriend, brother, uncle, cousin, friend. You just try to be the best person you want to be at this point in life. I think everybody's trying to figure something out. Um, you know, I try. I'm just a man here in Connecticut, doing this thing. Got a pretty good job. Try to work hard. Try to make something for myself. Try to stay in better shape like I've been doing. Dropped a lot of weight recently. Went from 320 right now I'm down to 268. So that's fun. There's always, different challenges, different things. I'm trying to stay more consistent. I need to get more consistent. Let's prove better than what I'm doing. You probably watching thinking that this man is all over the place talking. He's this, that. True. Kind of am over the place, but it's new. Like, fuck it. We don't gotta have a pattern in life. We can just talk and just let things be. Um, so this is something I'm gonna start doing. Feel good. So I guess I'll tell you something about me, or I guess I'm gonna do different phases. I remember when I was young one time. We didn't have no milk. My mom was at work, so it was just me and my brother and I was at the time. And I remember my mom left us in the house. Definitely, you could do that back in the '80s. Your parents, it's like late '80s, early '90s. Your parents would go to work and lock the door and tell you, that they made your lunch, breakfast for the day, and they tell you don't answer that door for nobody. When I call, I'm gonna let the phone ring a certain amount of times, and after that time, pick up. My mom has this thing like, let the phone ring 5 times. If it stops, I'm gonna call back, then pick up. I was like, all right, that's mom calling. We had weird little cold sounds when just me and my brother in the house. I think at the time when she left us in the house alone, I want to say my brother was 10. I might have been 11, my brother been 9, or it might have been like, yeah, it was something young, like probably like, or something more like, 11, 9-year-olds being left in the house. You can't do it these days, but back in them days, you just didn't answer the door when you were left in the house. But it was cool. I remember, so anyway, I'll tell you the story. So me and my brother went to breakfast, and we went down the refrigerator. There was no milk in the house. My brother was like, T, we ain't got no milk. Here what my dumb ass thought. I was like, I can make milk. I tell you, I was a bright 11-year-old. I thought I could make milk. So anyway, I got some flour and I got some sugar. Kind of like, flour is white and it's creamy. I'm thinking like milk and flour are like the same. I take the white flour, I take some water, and I mix it with some sugar. I got milk. Dumbest shit I ever fucking thought of. We ate that cereal. I remember my brother's face. He was like, what the fuck? And I was like, I guess that's not how you make milk. Young and dumb once again. So that was my 10-year-old phase. Then, I think at that point, my brother kind of stopped taking my advice. He knew early in life to just not take his big brother advice because I was not a good big brother advice moment. But hey, I enjoyed it. Um, so I'm here now, something different. What else? That was like 11-year-old me. What was my 20-year-old accident? Well, my 20s, I had a bunch of dumb accidents. Ugh, a bunch. I mean, I was horrible in my 20s. Like, you ever do some shit in your 20s, you'd be like, what the fuck was I thinking? I had a bunch of those in my 20s. Shit, I had a bunch of those in my 30s. What the fuck was I thinking? 40s, it's not what the fuck I'm thinking. It's more like, it's like one of those, like, you know what I mean? I don't know if that's a expression or a feeling, but maybe somebody get it. It's like, you know, you know what I mean? Like, you be in your 40s and you do shit, you be like, like it ain't ratchet, but it ain't proper. It's on the borderline, like, nigga, you know better, but that's that point I'm at. Please don't mind me. I know I need a haircut. Shit, look crazy. That's another thing you go through when you get 40. Your hair don't grow back as fast. So, you can space the haircuts out. Before it was like, look, after 2 weeks, after a week and a half, you gotta get to the barber every 2 weeks, be at the barber. Life after 40, it's like, man, I'm good. We're good on a haircut once a month. If I get it in the middle, that kind of carry over to the next month. I'm at that point where haircuts. My girl makes fun of me. She said, like, I'm going a little light on top. Y'all probably can't see it because I ain't got no real dope lighting. I'm only using like the ceiling lights. But this is cool, man. Like, I am on live on YouTube. Nigga, I even got one follower and I was on gas. How crazy is that? You know, if it sounds like I'm whispering or talking low, because I probably think my ladies upstairs probably listening to me, like, what is this nigga talking to? Who he talking to? And what the hell he talking about? I kind of wanted her to join me because first I was like, baby, we can do this like couples thing. Like, we're a young couple, not too young, but, we're still a young couple. We feel like in our 40s, we figure that's young. You know what I mean? Like, we ain't old, but we ain't young. We like 40 something. So anyway, me and her do different things. It's fun. We go on certain trips together. We take a lot of trips compared to our friends. They would say we're always going, but we don't look at it like that. I mean, it's interesting because at this point in my life, like I work on turning some things. Like my credit ain't that great. Me and my girl saw my credit that I think she damn near want to laugh, but she held it in. I wasn't mad at her. Her credit amazing, like most women. They on top of their shit financially. I mean, I was me being foolish, just being irresponsible. That's just breaking down. It's one of those get it, spend it. Gotta get it. Rob Paul to pay Peter. This bare minimum type dude. I mean, that's being honest. Bare minimum. But you can't get better without being honest about certain shit. And that's what I realized with anything. Love, life, financial, you gotta be honest, Sometimes it takes a hard talk, And a hard talk ain't that is not gonna get better. Hard talk means you want to get better. You know what I mean? You got talking to them, you got people who talk to you and people who talk at you. My woman is more of a bit of both. But at the end of the day, I know she means she wants better. She wants me to do better. So this part of life is called the financial tournament. Like, let me be more responsible. And it feels good to have somebody that you will spend your last. Like, I don't know, like when you in love with somebody, like spending your last mean nothing to you. It's just one of them things you do. Like you gotta give it. I think this goal of my life is about being about family and friends and making sure you cherish what you have. And I mean, I think we all go through that battle in life. Cherishing what you have and growing to be better. So I think it's my baby coming down the steps. So I don't think she knows I'm doing this, but it's like my first thing and I can't wait. So I said I'm gonna do this more and more and more. Um, but yeah, it's good to have a person believe in you. I think everybody needs somebody who believes in them. I mean, you can believe in yourself, but it feels a little bit more special when you got somebody else there that understands you, that also wants to see you be great and do better. You have to figure that balance out. It was a part of my life. I got caught hanging with the bros all the time, hanging with my dogs, going to the bar, hanging at the cigar lounge all day, going to different events on the weekends. And kind of got sidetracked from what life really is. Life is about your family. Life is about seeking new adventures. Life is about enjoying having somebody who loves you and truly respects you. Taking family trips, taking healthy trips, seeing the world. If you can. It's a lot of opportunities out there that we miss because we get caught just living one type of life. And sometimes you gotta, step outside the norm and shake things up. And I think the woman I have helped shake things up. Like my life needed some shaking because I was comfortable being stagnant. Like I was in that gray area. I felt like I was being a bum ass nigga, like doing the bare minimum, just doing enough to get by the party. And this is crazy because I had kids and I'm doing enough, like just enough, and that wasn't good. And that was like comfort, and I had to shake that, And it started with myself, like actually, I'm gonna tell you the truth. It started from the beginning of COVID. I don't know if that shit scared you, but it scared the fuck out of me. Being a man that has asthma and caught diabetes from being overweight, not take care of your health, and just being obese and just drinking and smoking. I mean, I was snoring bad. Like my girl used to have earplugs. That's how bad she used to snore. And that's from excessive drinking, excessive, not working out, eating wrong, not, watching you put into your body, not working out. And I just got out of the way. Like, man, I could show you a picture where I just like pregnant big. Like, it was crazy. I mean, the same man say pregnant big, but straight beer guts and just wrong, man. And I think COVID, you've seen so many people lose their life, with it, that I was forced to wake up. And, I appreciate the wake up. Like, I think COVID was good for me because it made me cherish things more. Like, look at my lady is a lot different. Like, man, listen, she a good one. I ain't gonna blow it. I ain't gonna. I love not perfect, but cherish her. I think every week I tell her I love her, how much she means to me. I think I'm a better father with my kids. Me and my daughters have more better talks now, especially me and my oldest. I think also embracing having a blended family. With my lady with her two kids and mine's my two. I think we're growing. It's learning each other. Like, it's a journey. There's always going to be a little hiccups there or a little glitches here or something, but it's fun. Like, life is fun when you find somebody that you could elevate yourself with. I like to say right now I'm dating my best friend because she just everything to me. But it's also, stuff I had to fix for myself. And it's a work in progress. You know what I mean? But it's fun work. Like, it's worth it. Like, even when I'm mad, I want to be around her. Like, me and my girl could disagree, but I don't want to leave. I may not want to be in the bedroom, but I might be downstairs in the living room. But I'm in the house. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in the room. Like, it's one of them things. Like, but I think everybody go through stuff. You just try to figure it out or see what works. And that's what you got to do. And, you got to express yourself. I think now I'm more talkative with her about my feelings than I've probably been with anybody in my life. I know that for a fact. Like, being with her, I get to unleash and I guess you say, unburden yourself, you know, or is it, what's another word for it? They have another word for it when you something, unfiltered, but I can't think of it right now. But it's one of those feelings where you gotta, let stuff out, not just venting, because venting means you just saying stuff, getting it out. I just think it's healthy when you have somebody you gotta communicate. I mean, communication is one part. My girl would say communication and financials are the reason why a lot of couples don't work, which is true. And, I had to come to the fact like, hey, she's right. Like, babe, you gotta be better with financially because you work or you just gotta get organized and prioritize. And and that's why she's dope because she gives you that understanding that I didn't have. I mean, I have it, but I was just not being consistent with it, and I wasn't, being right with it. So that's just one of the phases why is when your partner is your coach, your cheerleader, your friend, your mentor. You want your partner to have different hats because different hats are needed in life. Only she could tell you what I provide to her or where I can step in at. But I try to make my niche a little something in her life. She appreciate me because I appreciate her. You know, it's just refreshing sometimes in life. You go through so much. You meet different people, and you feel like there's connection, but it's not that connection. You know what I mean? With her, it's that connection where you like, yeah, she gets me. Man, I get her. Like, my girl is dope, 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 dope. She's quirky. She could be, she could be real special. I mean, like, like breathing special at moments. But other than that, she's like amazing. And, I think sometimes she don't really know how dope. I think she knows, but she undervalues how dope she really is. And, and I'm always trying to like gaslight her, as the kids say, gaslight her, or we used to say turn up, or get her fired up. Fire up, feel good. We used to have a little song like that we sang when we were in high school. But anyway, I always try to let her know how dope she is. And she tells me in her own little way, because I'm more of the emotional type. She's more like, I call it the icebox heart one. But she says it without saying it. What I mean? Every now and then she tells me I love you. She one of those just look me in my eyes and get all, smiley and stuff at moments when she allows it. But yeah, man. So it's just me right now talking. I kind of like all over the place because I can tell because I haven't stayed on one subject. When they talking about her, probably been like the longest thing I stayed on. But let's say, okay, so what I really want to talk about, and I've been everywhere. Your love life. You got people you like, and you got people you love. You know what I mean? Like, you ever, because you could date somebody and just, they're cool, they fun. They fun time people, but they're not like daytime people. You got some people that, yeah, I can't date them right now because that's somebody you want to be serious with. And you kind of know you're not at that point, like, so you stay away from them types. You're like, nah, that's the good girl. When I get my shit together, then I come back to her. Nah, you're a dope person if you recognize that early. Like, hey, yeah, that person right there is a good one. They're not for where I need them at right now. Because sometimes you might be in the whole phase of your life. The whole phase ain't nothing but just having fun, doing what you want to do, running in and out. Use, not use. Yeah, it is using because you using what benefits you. You date or talk to what benefits you. So it's kind of is like you're using somebody. Whether they date, most time they willing, they know they only deal with me for a good time. And, not trying to see can't have a good time with the good person, but you know what I mean. Like, it's certain people that you don't want to tell them, hey, I see you when I see you. Because you be like, damn, they such a good person. Why you don't want to see one time? Then some people be like, look, I hit you up, I hit you up. They understand it. Because they like this, all right, whatever. It is whatever. And they get it. And, some people get it, some people don't. So I was there for a lot of my life. I mean, I think after my divorce, I was 33. Yeah, so I had a good, I met my girl when I was 41. Yeah, and I met my girl like 7 years later. So I had like a 7 year run of just being just a dog out there, just disrespectful. Like, just doing whatever I want, whenever I want to, whoever I want. And it's like, I ain't the type of life you live. Living life craziest ways, like just the fun stuff, like shit that ain't normal, but you doing it. Like, man, this shit crazy. Yeah, y'all definitely be watching me, man. You know, I just be like, damn, man, I did so much dumb shit. You ever just say that? Like, we did so much dumb shit. I can say that. Like, really. Like, I really sat back and was like, yo, I did dumb shit. I don't know, man. I guess I got to flex a little gum or something. I don't know. So, I mean, this is something I probably want to do a lot more of now because it's fun to me. You might see me have my daughters up here. You might see me have my girl up here. Different, things I'm gonna try. You might see me have my son up here, my brother up here. I'm gonna try different things because I feel it's therapeutic. It's kind of fun. My own podcast. No, it's not even a podcast. This is like Facebook Live. So I'm just making videos up here. Which could be dope because then I probably start loading up some videos up here, like different spots and different places. That's gonna be cool. I don't know who's coming down the steps. I think my lady's coming down the steps. Yeah, I heard deep breath, so I definitely think it's her. So, I'm just up here trying my thing. That's it. Hey, man. I'm doing my live stream on YouTube. I'm like live on YouTube, doing like my first little. I'm saying, why are you making that face? My lady's making the face, y'all. I don't know. I told her I'm doing my first live YouTube thing. She went like this. I'm telling you. She don't never know what this could lead to. My first day, I got 0 fans. You never know. But when they stay up in it, you know, somebody tune in, I might be big one day. And I'm just going to remember it started at 8:27. Babe, you going to join me on my show? I want to let the fans know. She said no. My show is called Life After 40. And I promised them that you would join me one day and we would talk couple stuff. One day?
Maybe one day.
She should give me one day, y'all. So we get one day out of her. I can work with that. You know, I might have plenty of guests. I got some of the dopest daughters in the world. I'll tell you that part. So, you know, I know they'll join me. And, you know how women be. They want to jump on, you know, once the waves start running. By then, I'll probably get me a whole new host. You hear me, babe? She ain't paying me no mind. Here I am doing my first live stream, and she ain't paying me no mind. You know, you think there's a way I could go up here and thumb my own stuff? Can I do that? No, you can't thumb it. You can't have like to your own stuff. That's gonna be interesting. This is day 1. So it's this life after 40. That's it. You know, I'm just trying to figure some things out. My baby's kind of with it in the kitchen doing something, taking deep breaths. So, babe, love you. See, she said I love you back. That's all you need some days. You know, I've been on my live stream on YouTube for like 27 minutes now. Really want you to join me one day, but not how you look right now. She ain't got nothing for that comment. But today we had a pretty chill day. You know, watched The Best Man, all the episodes. We watched about what? 9, 8 episodes of Best Man? 8. We bonded today. Sat right here on this couch and just watched TV show after TV show after TV show. Yeah. Yeah. So that's it for today, people. Something new. I tried it. Next one's gonna be better. I'll probably have like some real subjects and a pattern and stuff to talk about. Baby, I can sit down. Me and my lady can sit down. We got like questions. You think it'd be dope? Yeah, I think. First one. It's gonna get better. It's better. Oh, baby, you gonna come on, be on? Do you want to say goodbye? Come here. You really? Episode 1 in the books, and my babe did not come through. Babe, you gotta close out the show with me. Is that yes? I think she's gonna come. I heard a deep breath like. So let's see. Babe, fans waiting, babe. I really hope she comes, y'all. She's pretty dope. All right. I think she's coming. She's in the cabinet. Okay, she's putting stuff away. Okay. So it's like 30 minutes. We've been going live. It's different, fun. Trying to really get her up here, but just kind of like waiting on her. You know what I mean? Okay. All right, babe. You gotta close the show, Sandy. Okay. Yes, that's a no. Been real, y'all.